So at some point I started doing like little recaps at the beginning of these episodes. It's becoming increasingly difficult to do this when the previous episode consisted of basically nothing. So I guess I'm just gonna skip that part and say welcome back to Persona 3 Reload. 2 episodes ago, Shinji died, and that sucked. But that wasn't something that happened last part, so I guess I'm not supposed to talk about it? I don't know. Oh, I guess I also realized that I kind of missed the post-arc breakdown thing that I had been intending to do. I forgot. Whoops! Although, there was plenty of talking in that final part of that arc. As it stands anyway, so I don't feel like there was too much more necessarily to cover. I have broader stroke things to talk about as far as the game is concerned, but you know what? That can wait. Let's just get this show on the road. The snail's pace that I'm currently proceeding at in this game is really starting to wear on me. I need to put my nose to the grindstone a bit here and actually get some of this. Get to the end of this goddamn game so I can move on to something else with my life. Wait. So this must be the sort of thing one would use to clean a pair of eyeglasses. Fine microfibers, maximum flexibility and absorbency, and an ideal size. It's utterly perfect. I see. It wasn't just any old rag after all. You brought something else with you. May I see that as well? Yeah, cool. Really glad of this. Oh, I guess we're not gonna get to see it. What a shame. Oh my, what elegance! The resemblant of my master. This does have a different impression. Oh, okay, never mind. We're doing this again. It's this and like the Velvet Song. It's all this fucking Persona 4 shit's coming in here and ruining things. Unbelievable. I'm just messing around. Persona 4's fine. Well, what do you think? The mustache makes my nose itch a fair bit, though. Not only does it give me a semblance of intelligence, but also one of harmony as well. What a splendid item. I'm just trying to think of like a Groucho Marx quote that I could just sort of like pull out here, but I can't think of anything that's really relevant.
Why, you're one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen, and that's not saying much for you.
Anyway. Please take this as your reward. So this is sushi. It's made into such a tantalizing shape. I see. This is called Inari Sushi, a festive food enjoyed by the people. I am sure it is stuffed with joy and happiness. I shall taste it later and sink my teeth into all that joy. Okay. Great. Glad to have been of help. I was kind of expecting to get another collect some bullshit from somebody in the dorm quest here, but apparently not. That's it for this month. Works for me, well, except for this fucking helmet shit. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wait, is there anything else to actually do tonight? Not really, huh? Is that just a screenshot of inside Chagall? Why is there like a poster of that on the wall? And you know what? I'm getting distracted again. I was just talking about how I wanted to, you know, speed things up a little bit, and then I'm doing crap like that. Well, in the absence of anything else relevant to do, wait, what? The Temperance Arcana may help me grow even more. Oh. I'm pretty sure we didn't go to Tartarus yesterday. Huh. Oh, I didn't, okay. The Major Arcana card that you get in Tartarus that's for Temperance, it's like, oh, next time you... I actually don't remember what the specific phrasing of it. The way that it was... What I thought at the time was that it would be, oh, on the next day, all of your social stat increases go up more. But it seems that it just saves it until the next time you get any social stat up. Cool, I guess. I mean, it makes it somewhat more relevant, except for the part where almost done. Increase. Wait, that doesn't even make sense though, does it? Because I've gotten stat up since we did that. Because I talked to the teachers and the... Maybe it's the next time you like spend time increasing a social stat. Weird mechanic. Well, whatever. Let's not worry about it. I guess I'm doing this because, like, what the hell else is going on? Veggie Farmer Sim. It looks like a game that simulates raising crops. Play some Stardew Valley. Plants don't need love. They need appropriate amounts of nutrients and water. Well, that's, yeah, alright. A knowledgeable-seeming dwarf is giving a lecture on agriculture. I should follow their instructions and adjust the water and fertilizer. Okay, well... I was able to produce a bountiful harvest. I feel like I learned something about something tangible about growing vegetables. Yeah, well... I don't think playing Harvest Moon ever made me better at actual agriculture, but whatever. Yay, we can harvest more stuff. No one's talking about Aragaki-san anymore, now that we have exams. I guess people just worry about their own problems, huh? Kinda sad, don't you think? Yeah, well... it's just the way of things. Oh right, nobody's gonna be around. Also, strength might be at a point where a single shrine visit might not be good enough. I mean, the others also might also be at a point where a single shrine is not gonna be enough to unstuck them, but you know, we'll see what we get. Rajanaga? Oh, that looks okay. You know, that's a good idea. I should probably do this while I'm here, huh? I think I had a Meteorama card, yeah. I should probably copy that. Anything else might be relevant? Another Apt People, another Divine Grace. Wow, there's a lot of really strong skills I have here. Sure, let's get a copy of this. Okay, what was I doing? Emperor, so that means I need this guy, Hidetoshi. Cool. 500 yen. Wow. Midterms will be starting next week. To be honest, I'm not sure how productive anyone will be trying to study on their own. With that aside, try to do your best to study as well, but don't push yourself. Are you offering to... Oh, there's a thing. I mean, my academics isn't finished, I guess. Is there anything else to even do tonight? There's Mutatsu, but... Oh, cool. Really want to learn about the yen exchange rate. That's really hype. Alright. I guess there's no particular reason not to do this. I wonder if this... I assume it's going to be a different event to the last time we did it. The air feels kind of heavy. Oh, it's you. Sorry. I was just thinking about something. Should I invite them to study for a change of pace? I get more stuff because of the temperance card. Look like you have something to say. Do you need something? Let's study together. Alright. Exams are coming up soon. Time marches on without a care in the world, huh? An invitation to study from Yon is uncommon. Let's take him up on the offer. Okay. Oh.
Akihiko, regarding mathematical proofs, how would you approach this one?
This is a weird track to have for the scene.
Trigonometry, huh? This is a fun one. I'd say using the law of cosines here would be the quickest.
I don't really remember my trig all that well, but law of cosines sounds like some bullshit someone made up. I'm not sure I'm buying it.
First, you need to set up an equation. Then, since A and C are prime numbers, you can rearrange it like this and... done.
Yeah?
C'est magnifique! A brilliant method.
I thought these kinds of problems were easy for you. Were you just testing me?
I didn't mean anything by it. True, I did have in mind a number of ways to solve this, but I found myself wondering about your thought process. I have to say, your speed and accuracy were impressive.
Then I'll test you on the next one. Let's race and see who can solve it quicker.
Everything's a competition. The two of them are taking their studies seriously. I should try to focus as well.
Oh, it's been quite some time already. We should remember to take breaks.
You've got a point. Focusing for too long has diminishing returns. Let's rest for a bit.
Man, this is like way less fun than last time.
Well then, why don't we resume in 20 minutes? You can spend your time however you'd like until then.
Oh, come to think of it, I haven't gotten any running in today. Guess I'll head out for a refresher.
You're leaving the building? You do understand we only have 20 minutes, correct?
Even a short workout's a nice change of pace. What were you guys planning on doing?
I don't know, going to have a lie down probably.
I was thinking of making some tea. What about you?
Aw, tea and a lie down? Fucking sick. What? I can't have tea. I'll go read a book.
Ooh, a fine choice. I often read books on my breaks myself.
Man, I should have called this episode Banality Unending. This is crazy boring.
Let's see. Why don't I ready enough tea for all three of us? Akihiko, it wouldn't hurt to try reading for a change.
Fine. Guess I'll join you guys this time.
After the break, we got back to studying. The subtle tension in the air helped me stay on track. That was weird. Am I done with this yet? No. That's the first time we've seen a 3-hit thing. I guess it's probably only doable with the card.
You wanted to help take our minds off of recent events, didn't you?
Nah, man, I just wanted help studying, actually.
Did you think we didn't notice? You know, it's usually the senpai's role to do these kinds of things. But we decided to take you up on it.
Thanks to this, Akihiko and I were able to get back on our feet. You can expect we'll return the favor in kind.
Yeah. Well, I'll push you as far as your brain can go. Your exams won't know what hit them.
Does that mean you weren't trying last time? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
For now, let's call it a day. Make sure to get your rest, both of you.
Alright, well, that was a thing. Have you noticed, Yon? Normally after a successful operation, the number of apathy syndrome cases decreases. However, this time, it's the opposite. There's only one shadow left. It must be apprehensive. I don't... do they... oh, yeah, we don't really know anything about their thought processes, right? Like...
Indeed.
There are many things we don't know. But I know that if it weren't for you, we wouldn't be here, so thank you. Okay, well... you're welcome. You write that down? You'd better hurry up. I'm about to erase it. Still writing? Hurry up! What have you been doing this whole time? Texting or something? Exams start next Tuesday. There's no time to waste. Let's just move on to the next problem. I'm feeling sleepy. No, stay awake.
I'm moving on now.
Did you write that down? Okay, that was more than enough time. I'm going to erase it now. Really, I'm gonna do it. When I heard that one of you has been counting how many times I say, did you write that down? Not focusing on your notes. Okay. Well, I forgot to check in the faculty office yesterday, didn't I? Fuck. Whatever. It is rational for students to concentrate on their exams rather than Aragaki-san. However, for some unknown reason, I question the value in thinking like that. Mr. Ono seems to have stepped out. Main ingredients are D-glucose, erythritol, saccharin, sodium. These are all sweeteners. Oh, Yon, take a look at this. Oh god. Mind supplement? I ordered a bag of sand through the mail the other day, and it came with a supplement. Where are you? What? Okay, you know what? It says here that this will boost your brain power. I don't know how they could make such an outlandish claim with these ingredients. See for yourself, the active ingredients in this are all sweeteners. At the very end, it lists an omega-3 fatty acid called DHA, but that means there's only trace amounts of it. I know it was free, but what a joke. Maybe I'm in the wrong line of work.
Take this.
Go ahead and take it if you want it, though the best it'll do is be a placebo. The food they serve at Wakatsu has better benefits than that. It's made with loads of fish eyes, a prime source of DHA. It's not my thing, though. Speaking of DHA, did you know the full term is... oh my god. Docosahexaenoic acid? Something like that. You see, it's... oh boy, yeah, alright. I learned about DHA. We're gonna hit 6 eventually, probably. Mr. Ono doesn't seem to be returning. I decided to give up for today. Hooray. So yeah, the only in-school S-Link that I know that I haven't tried to shrine up yet is... Yuko... I don't know, man. I kind of doubt it's gonna work. How much time have I had left? I really do need to actually start doing these out-of-school S-Links as well. Also, Koromaru, and maybe I should just do this while it's here. I did say party members should take priority generally, so let's just get it done. Oh, hey.
Well, hello there. It's the inseparable duo.
It's her again.
Yes, you're still a good boy today, too.
That's a
Oh, my
noise.
throat is going to get cold. Look, I brought you some takoyaki today.
What, for the dog? I don't really, I mean, can I eat that? I mean, I guess, probably. I don't know.
It's Octopia's specialty. Taco-free takoyaki for dogs.
There's no octopus in it, but I thought there wasn't any octopus in any of their takoyaki. Oh, whatever.
There's one for people, too. So enjoy them together, okay?
Wait, did you say they make it specially for dogs? I don't understand this business. The woman left the takoyaki and walked off. This still doesn't seem like a good idea, but whatever. Huh? Oh my god. It's this fucking dog. It's a stray dog that chased that boy around a little while ago. He looks like he's in bad shape. What do you mean bad shape exactly? Sad dog. He looks pretty hungry. Dude, these fucking Koromaru events are so weird. Huh? Now that I look closer, I see he has a collar. Ah, a shitty owner, I see. Let's talk to Officer Kurosawa. Maybe you just got lost, I guess that's possible. I decided to take the stray dog to the police station. Okay, well...
It doesn't look like anyone's reported him missing yet. So, you guys are helping stray dogs now, too?
I really don't... I don't want to talk about it, man. Can we...
Aren't you spreading yourselves a bit too thin?
Ugh. Yeah, this is all his doing.
Settle down now, Koromaru. You haven't changed at all, have you, boy?
Does everyone in this town know this fucking dog? Holy shit.
He's always felt the need to be this town's watchdog. Maybe he got it from the priest.
Guess so.
And now that he's with you, he's more righteous than ever, isn't he?
I don't know if that's a good thing, but...
Anyway, hang on a minute. No answer.
Oh, I guess they're dead.
Hello, this is Officer Kurosawa from the Tatsumi East Police Station. Well, it was written on the collar. Yes, no one answered, so I called you instead. Yes, that's right. A brown, medium-sized dog. I see. All right, I'll see you then.
Okay.
We've managed to identify the owner.
Wow, good job, officer.
However, they're in the hospital after falling to apathy syndrome.
Oh. That's an ellipsis if I've ever seen one.
The owner's family will take the dog in. Cases like this one have been on the rise. Pets are being abandoned because their owners are falling prey to apathy syndrome. And to survive, the pets have no choice but to take to the streets. Maybe you need to hear this. So just know that you guys are doing fine. I don't know the whole picture, but that much I'm certain about.
I mean, it doesn't really sound like it, but I appreciate your encouragement. Oh my god, the wine hadn't finished. Okay, whatever.
Watch yourselves on your way home, all right?
Yeah, because this was not work. Whatever this was, doesn't count. Oh no. Sad dog. Sad dog is contagious, apparently. Is he thinking about that dog, or the people who are harmed? We're the only ones who can change this situation. Let's do everything we can. Alright, well that seemed to cheer him up, I guess. I can feel a strong sense of determination from Koromaru. Dedicating myself to the cause along with them gave me more courage. Yeah, alright. More courage I don't need. Cool, cool. Koromaru and I went back to the dorm together. Alright, you know what? I did actually have something I wanted to talk about as far as Koromaru goes. Well, specifically for that scene...
Oh, welcome back.
I'll get to you in a second, Yukari. I actually thought that was kind of neat. It's definitely... Apathy syndrome as a concept was something that was... It was, like, not explored that deeply, like the ramifications that it had. It was something that... It was more of like a... It was a motivator, but it was never, like, a direct focus of the game. So, getting more of a sense of the ways in which it's affecting the world, it gives you a better connection to, like, the stakes, and it makes it feel a bit more present, I guess. That's good. As for Koromaru himself, in the original game, Koromaru is a dog. Okay, let me try this again. This is such a weird topic to approach, but he's a dog. He can't talk, right? So as far as complex character work, it makes it very difficult to do much with him. They sort of had a kind of way to circumvent that with, I guess, being able to translate from dog to human. I don't know, like, it's pretty stupid though, but it does serve the function of getting us a bit more character work than we'd necessarily be able to get just through, you know, dog and, like, narration and stuff. But also, like, he was just kind of there a lot of the time. So Koromaru got the right amount, or at least close to the right amount of, like, character stuff for as relevant as he was, which is to say, he wasn't super relevant. And that was fine. They've definitely, in this case, tried to push him more to the forefront. This is evident in a lot of different things. He's got his own, like, you know, hangout things or whatever. You know, he's been a bit more present. We've got the, you know, the nighttime stuff and the daytime stuff, whatever. I mean, it's something that they did for a lot of the characters as well, right? There's just more things to do with them. But he was the least developed, probably, of all of them because he's a dog, you know? I feel like such a stupid asshole talking about this. Anyway, yeah, look, they've been doing their best with what they have, and it's, you know, it's basically functional, I think is maybe the best thing I can say about it. It's not very elegant, though. I know this is like a weird comparison to draw, and probably something that nobody else in the universe cares about, but if I could, just for a moment, talk about Knights of the Old Republic. In that game, you get a astromech droid called T3M4. It's a droid, right? It's sort of like, you know, R2-D2-esque, and sort of the role that it fulfills. Okay, fine. Doesn't have much dialogue, really, of any sort. There's not really any character there to speak of. It's only part of the story, primarily, like, really early, because you needed to open a door. And after that, it's, like, basically just on your team, but doesn't really have anything particular to contribute narrative-wise or character-wise or anything. In the sequel, I say they, the sequel is made by different developers, Obsidian, as opposed to BioWare, which is the developer of the first game. And there was this legitimate attempt to, like, make T3 into a real character, but it still only communicates with beeps and boops and whistling and stuff. So there are entire, like, massive dialogue trees in that game with T3M4 that you talk to it You'll say something, be like, yo, what's up? Beep boop, whistle, blur, you know, whatever. And then one of the like smartest ways, or well, just like such a like simple but like extremely elegant and like kind of brilliant solution to solving the dialogue problem with this thing that you're not that you can't as a player understand, is then you use the interface. So it's, you know, CRPG interface, you get a bunch of dialogue options, and all of the pieces of those options that you get as your responses inform you, the player, of what the fuck that he just said. And like you basically get like the full sense of exactly what T3 just said, even though you have no idea, because your character understands it and has all of the appropriate responses that they could have for that. And so you get to infer everything that was just said via that. Genius stuff. It's brilliant. It's amazing, and T3 is great as a result. That's something that obviously isn't necessarily going to work in this case, just because of the way that like dialogue choices and stuff are structured, and also the fact that it wouldn't make sense for that to be here either, because, you know, the player character here isn't going to be able to understand this dog any better than the player is, because it's a dog going bork. So, but I felt like it was an interesting point of comparison, just because there's a similar sort of language barrier issue in each of these sort of instances, but Knights of the Old Republic 2 just does such an amazing job of using that limitation and then turning it into an advantage. It's great. It's brilliant. It's amazing. I love that game. All right, let's talk about this game. I don't know. I don't know if that was even... There was so far afield as to probably not even be relevant. I should probably just cut that out of the episode, but I don't think I'm going to, because, I don't know. I like to talk about that. Anyway. Next full moon would be our last operation, huh? It's kind of surreal. Wait, I have to stop getting distracted. Exams are next week. It's so hard to focus. I confirmed that everyone's spirits are low due to Aragaki-san's incident. If this persists, the outlook for our next mission will be poor. We must forge ahead. Well, looks like Fuka wants to study. Oh, Akihiko has a thingo. Aw, what? Today? But there's like a unique... there's like a unique study session thing. Are you kidding me? Why would the game do this to me? No subject. Somehow, even after all that's happened, I can still feel hungry. If you're free, I'd like you to come shopping with me. I want to try something out, so if you can make it, come meet me at Iwata Station. Well, as much as I would like to do this thing with Fuka, I feel like this is more important, so...
Go.
Oh, there you are. I've actually finished my shopping already. You have some time now? I want your help for something. Like, it's possible that this might come back, whereas it's not possible that the other thing, the study session's gonna come back, but like, I don't want to risk missing this because it could like mess everything up, so let's do it. Thanks. Let's head back to the dorm together. Ah, crap. I forgot to buy eggs. Sorry, but can you go back first and make sure no one uses the kitchen? I'll meet you there in a bit. Don't worry, I won't keep you waiting long. I'm quicker on my feet than you are, you know. I don't know. We're on the track team. We're pretty fast, right? And looks like Sanada isn't here yet.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh.
I ran into some unexpected trouble.
That was weird. Looks like he's not back. Dude, he must have been in the room with you while you were walking in here, considering how quickly it happened. Ah, whatever.
Alright, here goes. Back me up, would you?
What?
I'm gonna make pancakes. Think you can help?
Well, that sounds better than boiled broccoli, yeah.
I guess you could say I've got a craving. I used to eat them all the time at the orphanage. I know they sell frozen ones nowadays, but nothing beats freshly cooked, right?
I mean, if you're gonna have pancakes, you might as well make them yourself, yeah. You're making a lot.
You think so? I just thought more would be better than less. Well, let's go on and get started. Okay, first things first. What exactly do we do first?
What do you mean, what do we do? This was your idea. You don't know?
I think the recipe said to use lots of butter and to regulate the pan's temperature with a damp washcloth.
Oh, that doesn't sound familiar.
Wait, We put a washcloth in the pan? Won't it burn?
I mean, if it's wet, it won't, but like... want me to do it?
You sure? Thanks. I don't know how to cook anything besides the stuff I use for bodybuilding. I can break the eggs and mix the batter. I'll leave the actual cooking part to you.
I mean, they're just pancakes. It's not that hard, right?
Oh, so that's how you use the washcloth. How about we add some protein powder?
No.
Don't look at me like that. Oh, I better go get the plates. All right, I think this will be enough.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, check it out!
Yeah, we're gonna need some help with this.
Wow, look at all the pancakes! I knew something smelled good.
Yeah, just give me a minute. We can eat once I bring them out. Would you mind getting everyone else? And don't forget Amada.
Okay.
Oh, it's like a Tartarus of pancakes.
What is it with Akihiko's, like, extra hangout stuff and feeding the whole team? It's like a weird sub-theme we're dealing with.
Did the two of you make all of these yourselves?
I guess so, huh?
Yeah, although this guy was the one who cooked them. I said I had a hankering, but we might have made too much. I like pancakes, but no way I can eat all of these myself. If you guys could pitch in, that'd be great.
So you like pancakes too, Sonata-san? Thank you. I can't wait to have some.
Who doesn't like pancakes? Well, I guess there's probably some people.
I'll make some tea. I've got some leaves that'd be great for the occasion.
It's pancake party time, as they say.
You can't even eat, can you? I actually don't know. You probably shouldn't. I don't know if this is good for dogs either. Ah, fuck it, whatever it is.
Just say it.
Oh yeah? Good to hear.
What are you, the chairman?
Thanks for the pancakes. They were really good. Tasted like a lot of care went into them. If you ever make some again, I'd like to help out too.
Well, he seems like he's doing alright.
For as many as we made, they sure did disappear fast. Cooking's not really one of my strong points. A certain someone would always say, if you pour protein powder on the ingredients, then you shouldn't be in the kitchen, dumbass.
It does sound like something he would say.
Most of the time, I only ever got to watch someone else cook, so I never really learned myself. Anyways, thanks for helping out today. I'm hoping that cheered everyone up a little.
You planned this from the start?
Yeah, pretty much.
Why didn't you just say
I
that?
did things like
Okay.
this back when I was at the orphanage. I just wanted to recreate it. My sister used to cry all the time there. But the pancakes always brought a smile to her face.
Pancakes for those crying orphans. Yeah, I can see it now.
Do you remember that medal you found in the package from my parents?
Oh boy, yeah, we're going back. All right.
My sister, Miki. She made that back when we were at the orphanage. Based on the letter that came with it. I guess my parents found it when they were cleaning. Miki was gonna give that to me after we learned I was getting adopted out and leaving.
Okay, hang on. This is kind of important. I need to pay attention to what he's saying here because we're learning. After he was... Okay.
But then that fire happened right after. And this medal was all that was left of her.
So... Order of events is... Akihiko was selected for adoption. Specifically him, I guess, and maybe not his sister? I don't know. And then... Before that actually went through, she died. That is a very specific sequence of events. I'm sorry to hear that.
Apparently, Miki used to always say she wanted to thank me for being so strong and kind. She was really quiet, and she'd always be following me around.
I mean, in the original game, we basically never heard anything about her at all, other than her, Akihiko, and and Shinji, you know, played together as kids, and that was literally the only thing we ever heard about her. So
I don't really remember doing anything special for her, but I guess she was relying on me as her older brother. Seeing that medal made me think, would my sister be proud of who I am now? Am I really strong and kind enough to deserve that medal?
that's some pretty heavy shit.
If I'm being honest, I don't really know what it means to be strong or kind. Everyone who's ever said that to me has left without telling me the most important part. You saw how I was today. This is all I'm capable of right now. I haven't grown at all since I was a kid. They'd laugh if they saw me now.
Rare moment of introspection from Akihiko. Can't fight on an empty stomach's pretty funny, I guess. Feels a little inappropriate, but you know, there's an element of truth to that. We're just going with it. I'm pretty sure this isn't gonna like alter the course of his character or anything like that. Can't fight on an empty stomach.
That's true. Sweet foods can relieve fatigue. I think I'll be ready to fight again by tomorrow. I realized I'd just been running away all this time, making excuses about having my own problems. But from now on, I'm gonna protect it all. We promised we'd become strong together. I won't let him down.
I know you can do it.
Well, if that's how you feel, then I better not disappoint. The point of this whole thing was to cheer everyone up. And yet I'm the one getting supported here, you know? I think you're the kind of person my sister would have looked up to. Alright, that's enough talking about the past. Let's hurry up and finish clean.
Eat too many pancakes?
Well, I ran into that group of punks on my way home from shopping today.
Oh, right.
There were even more from this time. And one guy managed to get a good hit in. Don't worry though, I didn't do anything that would get me in trouble with the police. I just let them throw as many punches as they wanted until they got tired and gave up.
they only punch you where your clothes are? You look fine.
I thought I could dodge them all, but I guess I've still got room to improve.
I finished cleaning up with Sonata, then went back to my room. Well, at least he didn't just... At least he didn't just kick the shit out of them. I mean, I would have been okay with that as well, but... Oh boy. Okay, time to get started. Exams are coming up. Ready for today's lesson? Aha Adonai Tetragrammaton. We've covered the time of magical growth and just about reached the modern age. And just as every art or science branches off into sub-studies as it progresses, magic began subdividing around the 18th century. Some people preached of morals, some focused on communicating with spirits, etc. There was even the man who founded modern psychology based on his research into hypnosis. Talking about Freud, I guess. This too is magic, the ability to see into the human mind. Fucking guy. As a result of magical research was flourishing, witch hunts grew more common. To avoid this, the practice went underground to secret societies. I'm sure many of you have heard the names of at least some of these organizations. The Rosicrucian Order, the Freemasons, the Illuminati, the Golden Dawn. Interestingly enough, many of these societies are still with us today. As for the forefathers of modern magic, they are simply too numerous to count. For instance, there's Eliphas Levi, a man who attempted to combine modern and ancient systems of magic. His literature, which took a scientific approach, is still being published to this day. Madame Blavatsky was a renowned magician of the 19th century and the figurehead of Theosophy in her lifetime. Many magical societies stemmed from the Theosophical Society which Blavatsky founded, with a few close associates. Franz Mesmer opened the path to psychology in his studies on life energy. And Rudolf Steiner, once a member of the Theosophical Society, founded Anthroposophy. Jesus fucking. Which he called a spiritual science. There was Aleister Crowley, of course, the 20th century's most well-known magician, and George Gurdjieff, a mystic who taught his many students the fourth way, also known as the work or the system. Each one of them was a living archive of esoteric knowledge. Are you still hearing me? Not frozen with fear, I trust? Allow me to test if you're paying attention. Get it wrong and your sign will change. Aha, Adonai Tetragrammaton. Now who to pick? Yon, answer as thou wilt. Who was the founder of Theosophy, a group that gave rise to many other magical societies? It was Blavatsky. I was listening. Very good. Remember to still get blessed on your unlucky years, though. What? Whatever. At any rate, the magical arts progressed even further with their practical use. Thanks to the archiving and proliferation of these arts by the people we've covered today. Oh, this lesson is really fun. Please stop talking to me. Thank you.
So you'll be summoning this one? May it be your inner strength.
It's the stalker pair. I'm honestly not interested in talking to them at all. Okay. Let's try to get this one back on track. Yeah, whatever. We spent time with Maiko. That's it. Alright. Monday's a holiday, so we have the next 2 days off. There's just one shadow left. I'm starting to get fired up. We come this far, so we can't lose now. Let's train as much as we possibly can. Let's make him proud. Yon-kun, have you been studying for the exams? Sometimes I can't stop thinking about Aragaki-senpai, even though I know I shouldn't be dwelling on what happened. Right now, we just have to focus on our midterms. I realize it may be difficult given recent events, but have you been studying for the exams? I guess a little bit.
I see.
Good, keep it up then. I'll just tell her that so she doesn't nag us, really.
Yes.
One more shadow left. A lot's happened, but the next one is the last. We've finally made it. For us, there's nothing left except winning. Try to keep it together, alright? Junpei and Yukari up here? Oh, I guess they're just not around. What is Tanaka sending me? What is this? You're so fucked. Fuck you. We can take Ken with us to go for a walk. I probably should actually be getting onto these S-Links. Yeah, dog walking's just low priority, alright? Oh, the reporter. Getting shut out on this case of the Gekkoukan student. There weren't any eyewitnesses. No one heard so much as a scream. It's like nothing ever happened, or at least no one will admit to knowing anything. They just brush it off as a tragic case of juvenile crime, but I think this goes deeper. Yeah, you're not gonna find anything. You should probably just give it up. How are we doing? Devil 3, Tower 2. Alright. Might as well split the difference. Unless I think I'm not gonna make it, but I don't think that's gonna be a concern. Ugh, more, I need more. Motatsu seems to be drinking by himself. I feel like I might grow closer, yeah. What? You again?
I thought your face looked familiar. You here again, kid? Even Buddha's not that forgiving. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna hand you over to the bouncer and... Well, there's no Buddha in this world, so... Stop looking at me like that and sit down, kid. So tell me, is it that fun hanging out with an old monk whose own wife and kid left him? How come you're always alone when I see you? Don't you got any friends?
Nope.
Well, either you like being alone or you got problems. In any case, well said. No hesitation whatsoever. Don't worry if you don't got any friends. Most of life's troubles come from human relationships anyway. Let's define a friend as someone you hold dear. The way I see it, no one in this world ever really cares for others. People always want something out of a relationship. They only really love themselves. You don't call someone who doesn't like you your friend, do you? No. Because you know you won't get nothing from them. Which means in this world, no one you can truly hold dear. The end of the lonely road of love, kid. You're the only one left standing there.
Damn.
What? You see those gals over there? One's on the dance floor. You can bring one of them over here. I'll be your friend in return, huh? What do you think? I know you can do it.
I felt Mutatsu's warped trust in me. I feel like I understand Mutatsu a little better now.
Too tired to go talk to him, huh? You look like you're gonna doze off any second now. Go home for now, kid. Besides, I know you're gonna come again anyway, even if I tell you not to.
Damn right. I said goodbye to Mutatsu and went back to the dorm. Exams are coming up. Almost time for the home shopping show. Oh, that's important. Feels like it's been forever since we got to buy something off of the TV. What did he say? Juicy something? I wasn't looking. Pears are in season right now, but don't you think they're pretty hard to peel? But with the paring knife, the pear skin will come right off. That's not... That's the wrong pairing. Well, I mean, whatever. It's fine. Oh my goodness, it's wonderful, but wait, there's more! We'll throw in this candy host sweet pear too! Guess how many? 2! Wow, that's expensive. It's just a knife for Koromaru. I think I don't... Well, I have a lot of money. I don't know. No, I don't care. Fuck that. It's a Sunday, nobody wants to hang out. That means it's time to actually do this stupid thing that I've been putting off for way too long. I have like zero motivation, man. I mean, I did try to study since exams are coming up, but I don't know. I just can't get over things that quickly. I guess San will be taking exams for the first time. How do you think she'll do, Yon-san? I'm sure she'll be pretty... I mean, she's a robot, right?
I thought so too.
Yeah, I think so too. She is a robot after all. If her processors work at full capacity, then she could crank out answers at record-breaking speeds. It'd be legendary. Yeah, she can't do too good or else she's gonna arouse suspicions. Well, the next episode of Phoenix Ranger Featherman are... Episode 34, Hawk snooze too much! You must be woken up with the ultimate technique, superconductive cyclone.
By the way,
We have tomorrow off for Health and Sports Day, but since it's the day before the midterms, I'll probably just be studying the whole day. Maybe I'll squeeze in a walk or something? It's not too good to focus too much on only one thing. Man, have I really not started this S-Link? That's pretty crazy. Oh, actually, hang on, let's just do this while I'm here. Oh, he's in a different... sitting on a different bench than he used to.
You?
Your eyes are so clear. Your soul must be burning brightly. Yay, I'm smart. I'm a smart person. The me that I see reflected in your eyes and the real me, if there is one. How far apart are they? Almost 0? That works.
That's right.
Your words are very beautiful. If I had something to write with, I fucked this up, didn't I? I should have done this a while ago. Damn it. I didn't even think about it. If I had something to write with, I'd note them down. I have a fountain pen. It uses red ink, blood red. My pen is my supporter, my spokesman, and my friend. However, it seems to have disappeared. Without it, my screams are silenced. The young man seems sad. Apparently his fountain pen is missing. Yep, cool. Good. I don't happen to, like, just have it on me, do I?
I can't say.
Yeah, I don't. God damn it. Shit. Wait, actually, can we just... I can't go back inside, can I? No, I can. Wait, I can? It didn't progress time? No, we're okay. Hey, you! Hey! There's something under Koromaru's paw. I could pick it up if I ask Koromaru to move his paw. Bork. Can I have that? There it is. It's a red fountain pen. This must be what the young man at the shrine was looking for. Okay, I thought, yeah, because you used to not be able to actually go back into the dorm during the day. It'd like auto pass time or whatever, so. Everything's fine. Well, the pen in your possession. By any chance, is that my missing fountain pen? Yeah. Welcome home, dear friend. And thank you for finding it. Now the mighty scream quietly bellowing within me has regained its voice. My diary. My name is Akinari Kamiki. Have a seat, if you'd like. I'll write something for the two of us. The young man seems to have taken an interest in me. Should I spend the day with him? Let us do that thing.
I remember you. You're the one who was playing with that elementary school girl. She was very bright. Her face shone with the warm light of new life. And then there's me, cooped up in the hospital, struggling to breathe. I'm just a faint glimmer compared to her dazzling light. Misery is a harsh mistress. I feel as though I'm lying in an unyielding darkness. Do you understand how I feel?
No, I can't.
I didn't think so. Any day now, I'm going to die. I have an incurable hereditary disease. Unless you're in my situation, you can't understand how I feel. But I prefer it that way. I wouldn't wish this on anyone. There are no platitudes to stave off death. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to depress you or anything. It's been quite a while since I spoke to someone my own age. It's only natural for those dwelling in the depths of darkness to yearn for the light. I'm glad we could meet, though. If there is a god, I'll be able to thank him soon enough.
I've become acquainted with Akinari Kamiki. The sun. Oof, alright, we get ready for this one.
However, I doubt we will ever meet again. This was just a chance encounter, nothing more. Goodbye.
I parted ways with Kamiki and then headed back to the dorm. Oh. Hey, I'm over time. Whoops! That's what happens when you play the video game for too long, I guess. Or, I don't know, get too into it. The day after tomorrow, periodic examinations begin. How are your preparations progressing? Until recently, I have been reserving my energy for the final battle. However, according to Mitsuru-san, studying for exams is a crucial component in preparing for the future. Therefore, while I may be off to a late start, I will now initiate study mode. Okay. Oh, she is in fact actually studying. We'll probably do that, but on the next on the next time. Further next time. For now I need a nap. Probably not actually gonna have a nap. I wish I could. Yeah, so, you know how, I'm pretty sure on the last episode I said we'd be doing the exams. We didn't make it! Not even, well, I mean, we're kind of close-ish, but, oh boy. Alright, but that will in fact actually be on the next part, unless, you know, unless I try really hard to make the next, like, one day last as long as possible. Anyway, I'll catch you then.